do we have to make an effort or not to achieve this, what we are told about, this peace, this presence, consciousness, the self, what is not touched by anything? Do we need to put an effort or not? So yes and no. As long as we are identified as a separate entity, we are bound to make an effort, to practice, to do this, whether it is self-inquiry, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, any path, anything we do in life or in our worldly life, to use it as a spiritual practice, because the separation between spiritual and worldly is illusory also. The world is a big ashram when we can use every moment for that, to surrender, to be this presence, this light to ourselves, and to observe this sense of doership, this sense of I do, I practice, I want this, I don't want this, to have always this light turn toward this one, to look all this in a game, in a play, in the mind, and how it works. So as long as I am identified as an entity, I need to make an effort to get rid of that false sense of separation. So that is a apparent contradiction, because we're also told to do nothing. But this do nothing is not addressed to the person, it's addressed to that, this absolute presence, the self, what you are, which is not in movement. So that, this absolute presence, is that in what life is breathing. Life is breathing, inhale, exhale, good, bad, pain, suffering, comfort, discomfort. This is the breathing of life. But what is always here is this untouched, pure consciousness, is where the life is flowing, breathing. So if we are taken by identification to left and right, pain and pleasure, comfort, discomfort, then we have a preference for comfort rather than discomfort. So this preference keeps us bound in this will. So there is no escape. We go through the process of doing, practicing, and then slowly, maybe with thousands of years of meditation or whatever practice, self-inquiry, bhakti, karma yoga, we will realize more and more that this sense of I is illusory. It was part of the play. Ultimately, it's life who is doing everything. Life or God, which is the same thing, is doing everything. So in the breath of life, then decisions are taken, practice happens. But where it happens? In you, in this absolute presence, which is not moving. So both are going together. Yes, as a character, put effort, use all the petrol of doership you have in your tank, the tank of your car, and when you have no tank, then, so that is a bit an image we can have. We should not be shy using our doership to practice. Why not do it? And look who is doing it at the same time. So that's combining whatever we do, our worldly life, or karma yoga, or bhakti. At the same time, we have this light with observing, just this presence to ourselves, looking all this inner game, what happened in the mind. I need something, I don't want this, I prefer that. And we are just a neutral, loving presence which has no commentary, no preference, which is like the Divine Mother. We are the Divine Mother as a self, which is where all life is happening and breathing. So this apparent contradiction between effort and non-effort can be seen like that. So in truth, what you are is never doing anything by nature, what we are. But there is an appearance, a projection on the screen of time and space. We cannot avoid to do something because time and space mean doing. In Hindi, we call it kar, to do. So, do, karma, do. And then, beyond that is that which is the ground of existence. So, the dance happens in you, in that what we are. So, thank you for being here, and I will meet you very soon. You can subscribe to my newsletter, the link below. You can also subscribe to this channel and like the video if you liked it. Thank you so much.